greetings and a warm welcome to all. Today it's about Mercury's long stay in Leo from 24th of July till 1st of October for more than 2 months, as Mercury will go retrograde in between from 24th of August till 15th of September. And this Mercury has ongoing aspect of Jupiter and Saturn both. Expect slowness in the significations of Mercury. Mercury is a tiny planet but important, and this year Mercury is the king of this samvatsar. It signifies our thought process, travel, communication, health, education, knowledge, and the process of how we put that knowledge in the use, in actual our practical experience. Mercury works as a messenger for delivering what is in our brain, in our thoughts, and by actually speaking that. It indicates how we put our learned information in use, how fast we can perceive, and that shows the strength of Mercury in our chart. Also, the greatest strength of Mercury comes from his curiosity, his duality, and his childlike enthusiasm. That makes us look for more options, gather more knowledge on whatever comes our way. Remember, he is the prince of the cabinet of King, the Sun, and wishes to remain always in the limelight, around the Sun, around the King. Now, Mercury is in Leo, the royal sign. It is odd, fixed in nature, and has fire element. There can be aggression, power, dominance, and confidence in our speaking. As the Lord of Leo, the Sun is the king of the zodiac and has superb command in his expression, in his domination. Sun will join Mercury in Leo by 17th of August. All these tendencies will be more visible then. There won't be any fear in expressing our thoughts. Rather, we want to share our viewpoint with others openly. There is confidence, strongness, along with aggression also in our speech. We can convey our thoughts with clarity, talk to the point, and can easily share our vision. Leo is a creative sign, so even our normal communication can have a touch of creativity, some drama. But Mercury will be crossing Gandanta point while getting into Leo. There can be emotional cleansing on a mental level. And with Mercury in Leo, we can be more vocal about it. We will communicate that. Be aware that there can be debates, heated arguments when Mercury is retrograde. There are 3 main pointers of this Mercury in Leo, of this 2-month stay in Leo. First, Mercury will conjunct Venus in Leo on 27th of July and will be with Mars till Mars is in Leo, and that is till 18th of August. All these 3 planets, Venus, Mars and Mercury, hold important lordship for Leo ascendant, and all are benefic houses for Leo. Venus rules the 3rd and the 10th house. Mars is the most supportive planet for Leo ascendant and rules the 4th and the 9th house of luck. And Mercury holds the rulership over the gains and profit, the 2nd and the 11th house of Leo ascendant. Venus will leave Leo on 7th of August. So then we have 2 bitter enemies in Leo, and that is Mars and Mercury till 18th of August. After that, Mars will leave Leo and will enter Virgo. There can be lot of mind game, conflict and debates while Mars and Mercury are together in Leo. We may miss the funny side of Mercury here. Things can easily turn aggressive, but combined aspect of Saturn and Jupiter can correct us at each step if we follow their advice. Everything can be under control then. On 18th of August, Mars will enter Virgo and Sun will enter Leo in its own sign, and this is happening together. Post which Sun and Mercury are together in Leo. All these indicate some prominent impact and result of Leo sign in our chart. The second pointer is Mercury gets retrograde in Leo at 27 degrees in Uttara Phalguni nakshatra of Sun, where Sun is in Leo itself. So expect some strong result of even Mercury and its significations like media, our thoughts, communication, travel, education, everything related to Mercury, finances, business. And Mercury is the lord of 2nd and 11th house of Leo ascendant. And with retrogression of Mercury, we can expect fluctuations in his significations. Also in family, finances, our profits and gains, or any results of Gemini, Virgo, along with the significations of Mercury in our chart. The third pointer is Mercury will be mostly transiting in Purva Phalguni nakshatra of Venus. And Venus also is retrograde. Retrograde Venus will be in Ashlesha Nakshatra, Mercury's nakshatra, while in Cancer. So most of this transit we shall have nakshatra exchange of Mercury and Venus. Together they can give some concrete result, and both are good friends, both are benefic. I did mention this in my previous videos that Mercury and Venus are the king and the minister for this Samvat year. Both of them together can strongly impact the results of Cancer and Leo sign. Both Venus and Mercury will be retrograde also during this transit, and both will be direct after 15th of September. So after all the back and forth movement, we can expect some solid results after 15th of September. Mercury will be in Magha, Purva Phalguni and Uttara Phalguni nakshatra during this transit, while in Leo. Out of these three nakshatras, be careful with Mercury's transit through Magha nakshatra, Ketu's nakshatra, as Ketu is placed third from Leo in Libra. Both Mercury and Ketu are known to give some ending strokes to the event, being the ruler of Gandanta point. The communication can be very direct, cut short, and a little shrewd, which won't do any good to either of the party. And this is till 3rd of August. Though we have Jupiter's aspect which can help reduce any harshness or negativity in the event. And with Mercury in Magha Nakshatra, we can expect some royal rewards also. Only egoistic approach can ruin the result, otherwise we can have good results with Mercury in Purva Phalguni Nakshatra. The intelligence and the talents of Mercury can find its right expression. Even with retrogression, our focus will be to sharpen our skills with any repeated attempts. Mercury will be combust also. So Sun and the authority people will have more say in any dealing, in any event. But be careful of any ego clash here. And stay flexible in your approach, as the dominance of ego can spoil your work. And then with Sun in Virgo by 16th of September, we shall have the sign exchange of Sun and Mercury. Mercury will be direct also by this time. So the end result can be strong and remarkable. Expect taking some new responsibility, some post, status with direct Mercury in Leo. See, major things are at stake here with Mercury in Leo and its retrogression. Don't expect any ordinary results. Nearly all the planets are linked with each other somewhere and impacting the authorities, the king and its territory, its kingdom. But I am also hopeful for some benefic outcome, as the path ahead for Mercury will be Virgo, its exaltation sign. But to get all those benefic results, we have to work hard and with repeated attempts. And that's what is the message of retrogression. By 5th of September, we have nearly 7 planets retrograde in the chart. Retrograde planets tend to give more internal impact on our psychology. No planet actually go back in transit, but we feel the slowness and the delay in getting results. It is the time to focus more on reflecting, introspecting on what we did so far. Where did we missed any lessons? What we have to correct and redo? A planet in retrograde motion has a special significance. It has strength and it is powerful to give results. Generally, with every retrogression, there is a definite purpose to go back and work on it. So the delay and the repetition. With Mercury retrograde, we can expect rework on any documentation thing, travel plans, education related matters, or any major and significant business discussions, any contract signing. Retrogression gives an opportunity to filter and refine our thoughts, which is one of the important internal growth process. And mind well, it is not always negative. Your previous pending work also can get completed during retrogression. There could be some brilliant ideas that you can develop. At the same time, retrogression creates confusion also, conflicts, anxiety, nervous breakdown. So it can go either way. Also, not the right time to rely on any information. So check and recheck, double check everything. I have seen some excellent results when we are aware and deal with cautious. We can avoid any repetition then. Retrograde Mercury can affect relationship the most, and major fights, breakups can happen during this time. Leo is a fire sign, very expressive. It is advisable not to go to an extreme level with your decisions and be considerate towards others. Give them second chance. This is an excellent time to reflect on your past, correct our mistakes, rebuild some old connections with some improved wisdom. See, Mercury is all about learning, gathering knowledge. And each time Mercury goes retrograde, there is a chance to learn new things related to that sign, that nakshatra. Gather more knowledge about the significance of that sign. Can you imagine if we don't learn anything new and we have nothing new to say? What and how will be our communication? It is a continuous process of learning and communicating with each Mercury transit. With Mercury in Leo, the energies are all fiery. There is confidence, vision, clarity, and creative expressions. But retrogression is the time to be prepared for any sudden, last moment changes, mistakes, or any miscommunication on either side. So be considerate and patient with your responses. Give second chance to other. Leo signifies heart, our back, spine, the right side of the body. And Mercury is the significator for diseases related to breathing, skin, depression. Mercury rules also our nervous system, has significance on panic attacks, sadness. It is the time to take care of our health, especially heart, skin, nerves, stomach related matters, and avoid any conflicts and debates. The agenda of Mercury in Leo and its retrogression is to bring awareness in all these significations. Let us see what it indicates for each ascendant. But do keep in mind whatever I talked about so far, as that can be felt by nearly everyone. Check the Leo sign, its house placement, and Mercury in your chart. It is the time to be more knowledgeable, creative with those significations. Have no confusion and express yourself confidently. Have childlike curiosity and avoid any major ego clash. Start with Aries. For Aries, you may learn to express your artistic side and talk confidently about it. Avoid confusion in stock market activities and just be cautious of getting into debates in your excitement, which is also very likely. It is the time to rearrange your priorities, your health, your daily routine, and make the best use of your talents and your intelligence. Taurus, you are being practical to the core in all your dealings. Your aim is to achieve stable income, have stable finances. You may think more about earning quick money through stock market or using your talents. But be careful and go slow. It is the time to rediscover your happiness, your peace of mind, and bonding with your family. Also, you may deal with matter related to property and vehicles. Gemini, you may have more knowledge about the area of your strength. You may travel, and there is great curiosity for everything around. You may try to change the way you carry yourself, your image, and also make changes on the home front. It is the time to recommit to your goals that you have forgotten and keep up with your courage. Cancer, you may think more about how best you can manage your family, your finances, and your resources. It is the time to be cautious about your expenses, any sudden change in travel plans, and misunderstanding while talking. Reflect on your values and have clear communication. Leo, it is all about exploring your own self, about your health, confidence, and your personality in general. You may have great mental energy to share and communicate your ideas. You can communicate very clearly and give enough time to that. It is the time to receive your dues, your rewards, filter your network, make new connections, and increase your resources. Virgo, you need to learn to be alone. And the most difficult part of Mercury is to hide, being alone. But still, Try to be expressive about your talents and sharing your knowledge. Do reflect on who you are, your purpose of life, your hidden talents, and how best you can show it in your career. It is the time to prepare yourself to expose your skills to everyone and make it public. Libra, your aim is to have success in your work done so far. Motivate yourself to do better in future. Work on how you can learn new skills, help your friends and your network. It is the best time to invest in new hobbies and make necessary corrections to grow in life. Scorpio, you need to change the way you present yourself in front of people. It is the time to make things public. Let everyone know about your talents and your achievements. Now is not the time to hide or being secretive. Any change is good for you. Recharge your batteries and get energized to show your capability in your work zone and also with your network. Sagittarius, it is the time to consider others' opinion. Think on what more to learn and how to use in your daily life. You can aim to have happiness within your family, in your close relations, with your home, and also in your property matters. Renew your sense of purpose and restore your faith in your knowledge. Capricorn, it is the time to change the outlook on your life. Expand your horizons and learn new things. Focus on bringing discipline in your routine. Restore your health and accept any changes that is needed for your growth. Use your time to simplify things, to discover new things, do some digging, and find some treasure of knowledge. Aquarius, it is the time to bring the required changes in your close relations. Repair any damage that you may have done or caused in your close relations. Talk openly about your needs and your expectations in any relation to make it work longer. Develop new hobbies, but be careful with stock market dealings and avoid taking major risk. Pisces, review your lifestyle, stay organized, and take care of your health. Have peace within close relations and avoid getting into arguments or major conflicts. Focus more on being at home. Any repairing work, if needed, you can complete during this time. Create family bond and be happy. That's all for all 12 ascendants. To summarize, Mercury in Leo is a very good and strong placement for Mercury. You can make best use for next 2 months. It impacts and sharpens the way we think and communicate. Our creative talents, logical thinking, intelligence, and our reasoning power. When Mercury gets retrograde, try to remain flexible, patient, and understanding. Double check everything and allow extra time for all your plans and any documentation work. It is important to have clarity first. Review everything and take time to make any final decisions. You can't stop your life, but at least have some backup plans of any last moment change. Our intelligence and mind are closely connected with Mercury, and it is very necessary to handle everything with cool mindset. As we have 7 planets retrograde in August and September, so go slow while dealing with any complex matter. Communicate with clarity and have no confusion. That is it for this session. I hope this was helpful. Best wishes to everyone with Mercury in Leo and its retrogression. Thank you for your time. Do write in your comments and queries, and I'll see you all soon.